Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Bro.
Bring you the key events and strategies to stay ahead in crypto.
Today we are diving into a big one, the key cryptocurrency and market events you need to watch in September 2025. From US economy data like jobs and inflation to the Fed's interest rate decision, to massive token unlocks and global Web3 conferences. Each of these could shake markets and move crypto prices. But before we jump into the calendar, here is today's investor quote of the day. Time in the market beats time in the market. Peter Lynch. I really like this quote because it highlights the power of patience. Back in 2020, during the COVID crash, I knew two different types of the investors. One tried to time every move, buying and selling on rumors, constantly crashing headline. He ended up stressed out and often brought high so low. The other simply built a strategy, grow Bitcoin regularity, stay focused, and ignored the noise. Fast forward a few years. The patient investor is still in the game, with a much bigger portfolio. The market timer, burned out, and mostly sidelined. That's the lesson for us today. Instead of reacting emotional to every headline, use events like September's job report, CPI release, and Fed meetings as knowledge tool. Long-term discipline pays off far more than short-term gossip. The U.S. Labor Department will release the September non-farm payrolls report. This is one of the most important indicators of labor market health. A strong job number could strengthen the US dollar and push risk assets like stock and crypto. A weak report could raise the expectation of Fed's rate cuts, bullish of Bitcoin and Ethereum. The CPI is the key inflation gauge that directly shapes Federal Reserve policies. If inflation comes in hotter than expected, the Fed may delay rate cuts. That is negative for risk assets. If inflation is cooler, markets could rally, including the crypto. This is the defining event of September. Markets are split on whether the Fed will announce its first 25 basis point rate cut or hold steady. A dovish cut will add liquidity and fuel stocks and crypto. A package hold could store risk asset in the short term. At the September 2025 brings the largest unlock wave of the year, concentrated in the mid-month at September 12 to 20. We can see this news. High-impact crypto market news for September 2025, and this is the token that will be unlocked. This unlock may add selling pressure and volatility. Watch closely, especially at mid-month. September is conference season, with major events worldwide that often bring announcements, partnerships, and ecosystem growth. Big announcements or partnerships during these conferences often spark short-term rallies in related tokens. In September 2025, there are a few key things to keep on your radar. The first, at September 5, September 11, and September 17 are the big macro datas, non-farm payrolls, the CPI report, and the Fed's rate decision. Each one has the power to shift the market. Second, be prepared for token unlock volatility, especially between September 12 and September 20, when balance in supply hide the market. Third, keep an eye on SEC's new regulatory agenda. Any update that could reshape the US crypto landscape. And don't forget, September's Web3 conference season may bring announcements, partnerships, or new projects that could trigger short-term moves in crypto. At the end of the day, always remember, only invest what you can afford to lose. Stay sharp, stay informed, stay trade smart. Thank you guys. See you next time.